Gather round the TV, disheveled ones.
Horror Buddies begins in 9.
Tonight we're watching Halloween 3.
Season of the Witch.
So this one was directed by Tommy Lee Wallace.
Yep.
Which last year we actually did a Tommy Lee Wallace movie. We did Fright Night 2.
Yep.
It was released October 22nd, 1982. It was written by... so it's credited as a Tommy Lee Wallace movie. However, Nigel Neal had actually did the original screenplay.
Yeah.
And then John Carpenter took a stab at it, and then Tommy Lee Wallace then did some as well.
Yeah.
The music was done by John Carpenter and Alan Halsworth.
Yeah.
I guess that's how
cool
you say
music
it.
in this,
yeah.
man.
So, you got the team that, brought us, Halloween 2. They I believe they did Escape from New York.
Yeah.
When you got John Carpenter there, you're going to get some good fucking music.
Yeah.
Well, man, I'm ready to drop this motherfucker like it's hot. Let's see them on the couch.
Man, that's so 2004, dude.
Guilty. So, I love the retro fucking computer intro.
Yeah, it is cool, man.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Just the fucking old school computer shit.
Yeah,
dude.
Atari 2600 shit. Mm-hmm. Actually, that's probably when that just started booming and everybody was getting Ataris and playing Pac-Man and Combat and Defenders and Asteroids.
So at the time, we discussed this earlier. So you had Halloween 2 came out in 81.
Yeah.
Then a year later, you had Halloween 3.
Yeah.
They wanted to have the whole Saw thing, where you would have a fucking, every year, you would have another fucking movie.
Like Saw and American Horror Story, Twilight Zone, that kind of shit.
Just like every year, dropping that shit.
Yeah.
But, and they also, it wasn't always going to be centered around Michael.
Mm-mm.
So, originally, Joe Dante was going to be the director of this movie. And he's actually the one that hired Nigel to write it.
Yeah.
So it's like, whose idea was it to not have it about Michael? Because John Carpenter didn't want to have, he wanted Halloween 1 be all. But then the studio was like, no, we got to have more Michael.
Michael's so famous or popular that it kind of, they wanted a 2.
Yeah.
And then he did that, and then okay, I've done your 2, now I'm going to start going with our original idea.
He killed in 2, he killed both Michael and Loomis.
Yeah, killed them off, and that was supposed to be it, and then he's like, I'm going to go on my idea now. And so it brings us this to this,
Yeah. And then, the next year should have been the next one, and the next year.
Yeah.
All right. So that little car death scene was lame. I mean, that was like, did he really even die? I mean, come on.
I know, right? I heard the UK version of this was kind of, they cut some for the American version, but the UK version and maybe a couple other countries, they had like 2 or 3 extra minutes, and some of the gore scenes they cut are bloody scenes.
Really?
Yeah. I love rain scenes, man.
Oh, yeah. I know they're a bitch to film, but they sure do look good.
Yeah, they look great, man.
We're sitting there watching the movie, and his beeper goes off.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
He's a doctor. Yeah. And then Trent's like, looking for his cell phone, trying to figure out what the fuck's beeping. He says, the camera.
I thought it was a damn camera doing something goofy, man.
Well, that's the thing, man. You gotta remember that we used to have beepers.
Oh, yeah.
Beepers were a thing,
those
man.
Pagers, man.
Yeah.
You went to phone, somebody called me, you felt real important.
Mm-hmm. Tom Atkins is the man.
He is, I like him.
I really wish I could meet him at a convention, man. Because we have yet to fucking meet Tom Atkins.
Yeah, he plays those badasses really good.
Yeah, that mustache is for the fucking win, dude.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. You can watch an 80s movie and you can see a fucking respectable mustache.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That dude was like Kramer on the stretcher.
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
So Nurse Agnes, she was in Days of Our Lives.
She was, and so much other stuff too, man.
Yeah, one for you.
Yeah, man. She played in all kind of movies, TV shows. She taught literature in college, taught film, and had all kind of honors and stuff, man. She's a brilliant woman, and this was her last, as Nurse Agnes, this was her last film before she died.
Sad, man.
Yeah.
So dude's in the hospital, and he's clutching the mask.
Yeah.
So then you have the suited Michael Myers there. Because, you know, he's doing the stalking, you know.
Yeah.
He comes in there.
Yeah. He's got the pumpkin mask.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Jesus, fuck. Some fucking eyeball horror. Hey, guys, make sure you're following us not only on YouTube, but make sure you're following us on Instagram. Because, I mean, before we do these, we do a shout out to Instagram, you know, see if you guys have any questions you like to ask the buddies. We usually talk about what movie we're actually watching.
And who knows, you never know. We may just do a giveaway or something.
Yeah.
Instagram only. So.
Yep. So make sure you're following us there. When you do follow us, you know, let us know, man. We'll give you a shout out. Fuck.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, we just had Mr. Bones on Instagram just now.
Yeah.
So LB just told me on Instagram that she's going to take the scissors to that beard in your sleep. That's what she says.
I'm too lot of a sleeper.
You hear that? So when was the first time you watched Halloween 3?
When I was about 15, I guess it was 1990, about 8 years after it came out. I lived out in Oak Ridge, Alabama, not Oak Ridge, Tennessee, Alabama, which was just, it's like west of Hartselle, and it's just nothing but pastures, you know. Me and my cousin lived next door to each other, and all we did was rent horror movies and shit and watch them, and I think that's the first time I seen this one. And I remember at the time, you know, 15, not liking it, because I was all on the Michael Myers trip, you know, and and I was like, man, this sucks, you know, but I'm really enjoying, you know, watching it now, because I'm, you know, definitely, I think, different now than I did when I was 15. So, you know, I'm loving the music to it.
Oh yeah, the
coming
music's
back to
so
me,
fucking good.
Yeah.
I know my first time seeing it was on cable, HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, something, you know, one of the cable channels that we had when I was a kid. And I saw it back in the 80s.
Yeah.
I know I was a little confused because I thought it was called Halloween Season of the Witch.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I didn't really go in with that expectation of like, where's Michael Myers?
Yeah.
Because I was quite young.
Yeah.
And I remember really liking the movie.
So you had a total open mindset about it.
Yeah. So I didn't, you know, I wasn't the age where I was going to fucking movie theaters, you know, on Friday nights to see these movies. I was watching them too young on fucking cable or VHS. But this one I actually saw on cable.
God, I miss Cinemax and all that stuff, man, you know.
Man, we got it so good now. Though.
We do. We really do.
So I didn't have that whole prejudice against it.
Yeah.
But going back and watching it years later, I forgot it was a Halloween movie because I did put it in, and I started watching. You know, I rented a bunch of Halloween movies. You know, for Halloween on VHS.
Yeah.
And I watched it. And I was like, oh fuck, I forgot about this movie because it's like, you know, back in the day. I didn't own Halloween. I didn't own the box sets and the DVDs and shit like that. You go and fucking rent them or watch them on cable.
Yeah.
So, you know, going back and watching it again, I just had this nostalgia for it. But it was just like, oh fuck, I forgot this was a Halloween movie, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just remember really like, oh fuck, look, dude, some old school football.
Football, yeah. And then they had Halloween on TV too, the first Halloween movie. Oh, dark, dingy bar. Yeah. It's the 29th right now.
Well, you know, after this movie came out and it failed because it wasn't a Michael Myers movie.
Yeah. It bombed.
They just kind of shelved it. It reverted back, though. The rights reverted back. John and Deborah just said, see ya.
Yeah.
And, you know, and they ended up, you know, years later dropping 4 with our girl Danielle Harris.
Yeah. Return to Michael Myers.
They're just like, all right, here we go. We're giving you what you want again.
Yeah.
God, I love old school fucking Halloween decorations.
Me too.
I know we've talked about that, you know, on these before, but just seeing those little paper fucking things that you would hang on the wall.
Yeah.
I fucking love those.
Takes you back.
So it's weird watching a Halloween movie and it's not a slasher.
I know, yeah. It's had a couple gory moments in it, but it's definitely not a slasher.
Oh, his wife is played by the chick that plays Annie.
Yeah.
And John Carpenter's Halloween.
Right, yeah.
And she's actually in Halloween 2 as well.
Yeah. We did.
Oh! I know! Some Tom fucking Atkins ass. Gotta love it. Alright, it is that time. that so many of you bitches love.
Already.
Yes. What are the buddies snacking on? I'm going to go ahead and tell you. We go with the season here. Krispy Kreme dropped the Krispy Screams this week.
Oh, yeah.
So we are straight up going with some Krispy Scream shit, man. So my donut and his donut are both
exactly identical.
The ghost. I think the fam just left the ghost because everybody else like dug into all of them.
Yeah.
I would go ahead and tell you, little public service announcement. If you got the ghost here,
yeah,
like put it to the side. You don't want to bite into that shit because god damn those fucking front teeth. Mm-mm.
Yeah, dude, it's like those things that Valentine's Day candy's made with, that hard sugar. Like yeah. Do you guys have a Krispy Kreme? We are at. Try these, man. Try Krispy Kreme. They're all good, man.
Much better than Dunkin'. Dunkin' has better drinks.
Yeah. They got good coffee.
Yeah, but their donuts are
Yeah, I like Krispy Kreme donuts much better. You can get them right off the thing, man, and they're warm. Soft to drink it with some milk, dude.
God, I know. We should have milk out when we're drinking this, but
no.
I just got me some Miller
Miller
High
and donuts. You don't get
the
no more
champagne of fucking beer.
You don't get no more metal than that, man. Beer and donuts, dude.
Yeah.
Just like it's regular cream. Good, man. Fuck yeah. They got the vanilla cream too.
Yeah. I'm into that lemon cream, but they don't ever get these special donuts
I
for
know.
lemon
Every time I
cream.
go there, they're out of them.
So we get to see them making the mask.
Yeah. Don Post, man, he designed all the masks, man. Like the glow in the darks, you know,
Yeah, well, he designed the Skull and Witch already. They were already a thing.
Yeah, and then the Jack-o'-lantern, he worked with him.
Collaboration with.
Guy's a legend, man. He did the Cenobites, some of the Cenobites masks in Hellraiser.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
The fucking Silver Shamrock jingle is so fucking good.
Yeah.
So it's based after London Bridge.
London Bridge is falling down.
Yeah, because there was like, no royalties gonna have to be paid because it was already in public domain.
Halloween.
It's so fucking awesome. It's so catchy.
Yeah. I dare you to watch this and not be singing it to yourself or at least humming it, you know.
This part where the kid just starts fucking his face melts, under the mask.
Yeah.
Fucking crickets and shit comes out. That fucked with me as a kid.
Yeah, that is pretty cool now. Yeah.
It was like, as a kid, that was really what stuck out to me.
That probably influenced Candyman some a little bit,
all the grasshoppers coming out.
Yeah.
And fucking snakes and shit. Yeah, as a kid, this fucked with me about wearing a mask there for a minute or so.
Did you lose sleep over? Yeah.
I mean, look at that fucking snake, dude. This is nasty.
When you're a kid, it's all funny until you get alone at night and the lights go out.
That's right.
And you start thinking about it. It comes back, and you're like, "What if that was me? That could be me. Was it real or not?" I love those days, being scared like that.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't, but I think about it. I love.
I mean, when you were a kid, you love getting scared.
Yeah.
I love watching a movie and getting a jump scare. Like the other night, fucking Terrifier 2 gave me a jump scare. I was like, that was cool.
Hey man, I think I
like being scared, and I wish you all were there.
Look at that sky, man.
It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
man.
they had to film that right then. No bloopers.
I know. It's just you had to be on point. It was. And that scene there.
That makes it, dude. Yeah, that could be a cover. Yeah. Some beautiful scenes in this movie.
9 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 9 more days till Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it more this time I watched it older.
Yeah,
Appreciated more in it, you know.
So I mean, as a kid, I watched it and it traumatized me. Like I said on this couch, you know, it was like, oh fuck, you know. As an adult, it didn't, you know, it didn't have the same effects, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, it's interesting. I don't know if I've said this already or not, but it's interesting to see where this would have went.
Yeah.
You know, versus if, you know, Michael Myers hadn't come back and it worked.
Yeah, yeah.
It would be interesting to see, but, you know, we got the best of both worlds. You know, we got this, and we got the Michael Myers, which turned out to be
I mean,
awesome.
we didn't get what could have been.
Yeah, yeah.
But then we wouldn't have got Resurrection, and that would have been a fucking horror story all within itself if we didn't get Resurrection.
You said it about like, just now, like, the adult me watching this makes me think, you know, what could have been. You know, I did enjoy it, appreciate a lot more in it than I did when I first seen it.
Yeah, when you were 15 years old, you were wanting to see fucking Michael Myers slash and shit. And,
And
you know, you didn't really get that.
I still love all that shit, but I mean, I just you know, the lighting, the scenes they had. Some of the scenes were brilliant. The music.
Yeah, Tommy did a really good job at directing
artistically.
it.
Yeah, he did great.
There was a couple little scenes that was questionable, especially the acting of the older gentleman. It's like, oh,
dude,
Jesus.
yeah, man.
Yeah, that was not good.
Yeah, the masks were fucking great.
Oh, yeah, the masks were fucking awesome. So, since we talked about it on the couch, let's go ahead and talk about it here because the camera wasn't running.
Yeah.
What's your favorite mask?
My favorite would have to be the jack-o'-lantern. But I love the witch and the skull. But it'd be the jack-o'-lantern, then the witch, and then the skull.
Mine would be the witch.
Yeah,
which is my favorite mask.
Yeah.
I love that in the new Halloween trilogy, we're getting glimpses. I mean, they're showing us the mask, even though this is not in any continuity.
Yeah.
You know, I love that we are getting the mask and stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, I thought that was really cool.
I just recently got appreciation for mask making, man. Like, it's so good. People design that shit, man, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say recently. I knew about it back in the day, but now I just appreciate the shit out of it.
It's like the quote you told me on the couch.
Yeah, one of the Don Post quotes about how society acts out. They wear masks to act out, and they really have always done, and they still do it in Mardi Gras, New Orleans, and every year, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of society. They want to act out their pain, their suffering, their happiness, and it kind of goes into the Nietzsche stuff, man. You know, where he said profound figures, you know, have to wear a mask to hide their true face, and it goes into that. And you know, that's aesthetically true. I think in a lot of movies, actors always wear, you know, whether they have a mask on or not, a true mask. That, you know, they're playing somebody else, and you know, it is really profound.
Yeah.
My favorite kill would be the lady in the motel at she starts messing with a chip, fucking with that, and it shoots that laser out and just messes her up, man. Like, her whole face is melted off and her gums are hanging out.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that was fucking nasty. That was really nasty.
That was nasty. Yeah, man, she shouldn't have been fucking with that chip, man. I would. Oh, what's this dude?
So my favorite kill was probably the killing of Emily. Is that her name? Where he, you know, Emily. Fucking just hits her and knocks her fucking head off. It's the mechanical head or grotesque head, you know. But that was probably my favorite kill.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about Halloween?
Let us know what you thought, man. I thought it was it's a very good movie. And there's a lot of good moments in it, you know, even though it's not slasher. And yeah, I would definitely recommend it, man. You know, like whether, you know, Halloween fan or not, you know, check that one out. You know,
yeah, definitely check it out. Don't go in thinking you're gonna see Myers.
Yeah,
you may see it. You may hear the fucking music. You may see Laurie, but you're not watching a Halloween movie.
Yeah, if you want Myers, you gotta skip from 2 to 4, man.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. As always, stay spooky.
Horror buddies.
Out.
Oh, happy fucking Halloween.
Happy Halloween.